downhill from then on. He had lasted only one term at Oxford University before dropping out. After that, he had drifted from one job to the other. He always plunged into each job with great enthusiasm, an enthusiasm which only lasted a few months. He had been a photographer, an insurance salesman, an advertising copywriter, among other things, and was now selling Life Hans vitamins to shops around the country. He, too, was packing, while his fiancée, Titchy Gold, dithered about his flat in bra and panties. Titchy Gold was assumed to be a stage name, although she protested in a wide-eyed way that she had been christened that name by her parents, who had been Shakespearean actors, although what that had to do with it, nobody knew, the great bard not having run to names like Titchy. She was a television actress, currently playing the part of a floozy in a popular crime series. Marilyn Monroe was her idol, and as Titchy was blonde and busty, she did her best to look like her. Charles had read his father's letter out to her. "Is he really very rich?" asked Titchy. "Rolling in it," said Charles. "Masses and masses of dosh, lolly and gulp, my sweet." "He'll leave it to you," said Titchy. "Bound to. You're his son. He'll probably fall for me. Old men always do." "I don't know," said Charles. "He really despises me, says I'm shiftless. Might leave it to his brother." Andrew Trent's brother Geoffrey, a stockbroker, was a thin, spare, fastidious man. He was 15 years younger than his brother, and his wife, Jan, was 20 years younger than he. A second marriage, Geoffrey having divorced the first Mrs. Trent. Jan was a cool, elegant, bitchy woman. "He's got to die sometime," said Jan. "I mean, living up there is enough to kill anyone. Do you think he'll leave you anything? I mean, he must, surely." "He might leave it all to Charles." "He won't," said Jan firmly. "He loathes that boy. Now, Paul is a different matter. I told Paul to pack his bags and report to the bedside." "He won't leave Paul anything," exclaimed Geoffrey. "He might," said Jan. "Paul is everything Charles is not." Paul was her son by her first marriage. A day later, Paul was standing in front of the departure board at King's Cross Station, waiting to board the train to Inverness. He was an owlish young man of 25, who was a research assistant at some atomic establishment in Surrey. He was very precise and correct, three-piece suit and horn-rimmed glasses. His mother did not know he was bringing a girlfriend with him, which was just as well, because Melissa Clark was just the sort of girl that chilly Jan could be guaranteed to loathe. Her appearance was vaguely punk: black leather jacket and trousers, heavy white makeup, purple eyeshadow, white lips, and earrings that looked like instruments of torture. She was awed at the idea of a country house visit, and so had a slight sneer on her face, which she hoped disguised the fact that she felt extremely gauche and wished she had worn more conventional clothes. Also, her hair was dyed bright pink, hacked in shreds and backcombed. She worked with Paul in the research establishment. She had not even known he fancied her. This peculiar trip north was their first date. He had marched up to her in the lab, sweating lightly, and had simply asked her if she could get leave and come with him. Intrigued, she had accepted. She liked Paul. He had only seen her before in sensible blouse and skirt and white lab coat. She had reverted to the fashion of her student days for the journey. She cursed that camp hairdresser, who had talked her into the pink fright, which was what was left of her once thick and glossy brown hair. She felt near to tears and wanted to run away, and the only thing that stopped her running was the fact that Paul appeared genuinely grateful for her support and did not even seem to have noticed her new appearance. "You must be very fond of him," she volunteered. "Who?" asked Paul vaguely. "Why, Mr. Trent, the one we're going to visit," said Melissa. "Oh, him. I hate him. I hope he's dead when we get there. I'm only going to please my